Hello, good day, student. I am Dr. Mrs. Jacinta Chioma Odechukwu. I'm here to take you on survey or programming language. Before we start, I would like to welcome you people back from your Christmas holidays, and I believe that everyone must have come back by now. I pray that the good Lord will grant those who are yet to come back safe journey in Jesus' name. Today we are going to look at briefly on the overview of programming languages, from the latest to the oldest. Programming language involves to make challenging technology needs. Here we look at the modern programming languages from 2010 to present. Rust. We just have to look at the critical features. Rust was developed in 2010. The major features of Rust is memory, safety, high performance. Kotlin 2011 is jailbreak modern Java alternative. As you can see now that Java is fading up. It is also used for Android development. Focus on Android development. We have Swift 2014 is an Apple programming language for iOS and Mac OS. We have Julia 2012 high performance computing scientific programming. TypeScript 2012 JavaScript with static type for scalable web app. We have Go 2009 Google efficient scalable backend language. So you have to look at the features of this language, what they are used for, the companies that are using it, how lucrative it is, and the area where it's very, very efficient, so that you can make a choice to choose to learn one of them and make sure you're very, very perfect in it, depending on where you want to specialize your skill, either in mobile development or web development or standalone application development. So what our interest here is to review them and know their basic features. So there are some established programming languages from the year 2000. We have C# is a Microsoft equivalent of Java. Sometimes when you are coding with C#, you see that they purely emulated Java. Microsoft purely emulated Java. We have Scala, which was established 2004. It's a functional object-oriented programming language for big data. You also have Ruby here as far back as 1995. So it has a very intuitive syntax. It's also a recently used for web app development. It has a framework that is called Ray. That's why we usually hear something like Ruby on Ray. So many people use it for web development. Many companies are using it. Also Java, which is the most powerful, say most powerful. It used to be most powerful then. I know many people are dropping it now because of its complexity. It was established in 1995, very versatile and cross-platform language, runs on Java virtual machine, can both be interpreted and compiled. We have also PHP. PHP was one of the easiest programming language that people you can easily use to deploy web application because it's usually cheap to deploy in real time, that is in production environment. So let's continue by looking at some classic programming languages between the year 1970s and 1980s. We have C 1972. C programming language is very portable, efficient. So C is foundational for modern programming languages. Is a programming language for the machine programming. I believe that you guys must have used it for your practicals in machine programming. Usually for embedded programming, you have embedded C, which can communicate directly to the machine. That's what we use in programming microcontrollers. We also have Python. Python is a widely used general purpose programming language. I love the language. It's my basic programming language. My primary programming language is beginner friendly, very easy to learn, widely used for both data science and AI. Where you say general, you can use it for both standalone programming to program or develop application that can be used in a single computer. You also use it in developing distributed application, that is web application for back-end scripting. You can also use it for AI programming or data science and machine learning modeling. You can use it to deploy models in real time. It's a very powerful language that can be used for many scenarios. The area where I'm not seeing it in good use or has not been deployed is in the area of mobile application, but it's very good language for AI development. Those who are wishing to go into data science is a very good language for you, and most of our practical examples in this class we are going to use Python to demonstrate it. In some area we use Java, but mostly it's Python that we're going to use. So you have to get my book in Python programming. If you wish, you can also find some free resources online to master the basis of Python so that you understand the example codes we're going to use in the course of this class. Python was really developed in the year 1991 and has been one of the most popular programming language for use now, especially in the area of data science. The reason is because of it has so many libraries. We have two statistical programming languages that can be used in machine learning. R is purely a statistical programming language and is used for statistical modeling or machine learning modeling. Why Python is better is because you can not only use it for machine learning modeling, but also can use it for back-end scripting. That is to say, after training a model, you can also use the same language to deploy it in real-time use. The same Python can also be used to develop a standalone application. We have another classic programming language that is known as Perl. Perl was established. Perl was developed in 1985 as a text processing language. You can use it for back-end scripting too, for system administration Also, it is good language that is easier when you are working with more of regular expression, task automation. Trying to automate if you're working with tasks that deal with repetitive tasks like backup, system monitoring, log rotations, or you're doing your work has much to do with uh, system configuration, uh, process and system monitoring. So Perl as a language is very, very good in doing such work. Pattern matching, and is also a very good language for scripting. Most companies use it. We also have C++, which was developed in 1985 as an object-oriented extension of C. The same thing we use C to do, you can also use C++ to do to program the machine, microprocessors, microcontrollers. You can also use this as a application that has to do with standalones, system registries. This is a very good language that can be used to develop such application. So the last but not the least are historical foundations language developed between 1950 to 1960s. Languages like Go that influenced more modern social programming language. Fortran 1951. Fortran is the first high-level programming language for scientific computing. We have COBOL, which we know known as Common Business Oriented Language, is an old language of 1959 that is still in use now. They are all still used in elaborating or research use. We also have Lisp, which was developed in 1958. Lisp is a pioneer language in AI and functional programming. Programming languages, there are millions programming languages that are existing that are used for different purposes. You may wish to explore the material you have at hand to study the see the list of other programming languages and what they are used for, their features and the areas you can use it, and begin to think of, or if you have not chosen a language that you want to use as a problem solving language you can use to solve problems in this field of study. From early scientific tools to cutting-edge technologies, programming languages continue to shape how we interact with machines and solve complex problems. As I have earlier said, that we are going to use Python to demonstrate all the concepts in this course survey of programming language. I thank you today for listening.